Hello and welcome back. It is another reading vlog, and hopefully this time I'm going to be a lot more diligent, intentional about remembering to record. I'm currently reading King of Wrath by Anna Huang. It's so warm. This is the first book in a new series, the King of Sin series, and it basically follows one of the characters that was in the Twisted Lies, which is the last book in the Twisted series by Anna Huang. He was kind of featured in the Twisted Lies books, and he's now the main character in this one. It's basically like a billionaire forced marriage. So we have Dante and Vivian. Dante is like the typical brooding, aggressive male, while Vivian she's nice, she's lovely, she's nice, she's witty, but she's been born into a family that's kind of like a bunch of pricks. Her family just forces her to marry Dante because he is from like old money, whereas her family is from new money. We're just following their little romance, how it's going. I am 58% into the book. I'm on page 222, I think. Yes, I'm being a lot more intentional of my reading. I'm trying to actually read more and be on my phone less, because my screen time has been absolutely an abomination. Like 8 hours on my phone. Like, what am I doing for those 8 hours? I know, I'm on YouTube. YouTube is like my kryptonite. I'm always on YouTube because it's just so easy to watch stuff. It is such a quick dopamine fix for me. Also Instagram Reels has been taking over my life because I'm just scroll. I'm meeting up with some of my friends at 7:30. We're going to like this British bar. I received an email this morning from this woman called Amy saying like, Sarah, contact us. We've been trying to contact you for the summer internship for this specific law firm for the specific solicitor firm in Ireland that I applied to a few months ago. And I called her, very reluctant to call her. I was like, in my head, Sarah, you don't need to call her. You don't need this internship. Who needs a summer internship? Who needs an experience? But I did call her eventually. And I was like, yeah, fuck. I forgot. I changed my phone number. Really sorry about this. And basically, they're doing interviews this week. Of all weeks. Okay, so backstory. I'm going to Naples from Thursday to Monday. And then she asked me, do I want to do the interview this Thursday? You should have seen my face. I was like, I am so sorry. I can't do that. Is there any way you can do it next week? I will give you a $5. Amy, help me out. But I'm doing it next Tuesday, which is not good. I have so little time to prepare. I won't be doing like any preparing stuff while I'm in Naples because I'm obviously going to be enjoying it. But I'm stressed. And I have a few presentations coming up. And I had an exam yesterday that I'm still not over. Yeah, I was out yesterday, which was really nice. I need to get out of my shell again. I was really out of my shell for a while, but I kind of went into it like start of April sort of thing. So I was like overthinking like everything. I was such in my head. Yeah. Oh, I'm also listening to the audiobook of I'm Glad My Mother Died by that actor on iCarly. I've been reading that I think for like 2 weeks, but I'm enjoying it. I'm listening to an audiobook, not reading it. But I'm enjoying it. I think I have like 2 hours and 40 minutes left. Anywho, peace. My dudes, it is 5:10 in the morning. I'm leaving right now to go to the bus station. I have to fucking cycle for about 25 minutes. We're going to Naples. Oh, can you even see me? So I'm currently in the hostel of 8 people. Little room tour. We have a toilet in there. Toilet there. That's where I'm staying. Oh god. I'm so bad at keeping up to date with E. It is currently Thursday. It's like the end of April. May is next week. I made cookies. I was just talking to my housemate. What books have I read? So on the bus ride to Naples, it was 9 hours. I finished 2 books. I finished The Comfort Book by Matt Haig. I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. I think it's a really good book to ground you. Like if you're really like on your phone, social media, really like caught with, oh my god. If you're really like not feeling present, you know, that way, that book was a really good book to ground me and to like Sarah, okay, you're here on this earth. Yeah. Then the other book I finished was, oh my god, Twisted Lies. Was that the book I was I think I was reading Twisted Lies. Never mind, it was King of Wrath. I mean, it was by the same author, so I was almost there. I finished King of Wrath. I think I gave it 3 stars. Like it was a grand book. I just feel like I've read it so many times. Like a billionaire, a brooding male character, female character who's a lot more softer, and she makes him soft-ish around the corners, around the edges. Yeah, it wasn't anything special. Wait, am I thinking about the same book? I'm talking about Twisted Lies, but I'm thinking about King of Wrath. Okay, anyways, King of Wrath, 3 stars. It was okay. I'm excited though for the next book, because I do have to say her writing is really good, because I keep on wanting to read more, so I'm assuming that makes her a good writer. I also finished I'm Glad My Mother Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I finished this on audiobook. I've been listening to it for about a month, and I finally finished it, and I finished that a few days ago. I really liked it. I think I had to give it 5 stars because it was her own life, and I can't just like give her 4 stars based on like this one part that I didn't like. Even though there wasn't any part that I didn't like, it just might have dragged out a small bit for me. So the book I'm currently reading is a book I do not want to read. It's in the Married to a King, Elfhame King series. It's the 3rd book. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it up on the screen. So the thing is, I like Eliza Kova's writing. It's good. It really makes a visual image in my head. So for this book, it's really visually impactful. It's just I do not care for the characters. I don't want to read this book. I just literally want to DNF, but I'm not a DNFer, so I can't DNF this book. But it's not going well. It's about vampires, and the main character, she hates vampires because they've been terrorizing her town and she hates them, and yada yada yada, but it's actually a big misunderstanding. There isn't really a prominent romance right now. I'm about 150 pages in, but I can see that it's brewing, and I just don't understand how it's brewing. Because to me, there's literally no chemistry, there's no spark at all. So, not happy about that. I think I'm going to pick up another book by that thriller author that I read The Housemaid from. Because her books, God, I read them like like I'm drinking water. So I might pick up The Inmate, or no, I think I'm going to pick up Never Lie. So for the past 2 days, I've been really, really good. I have 2 presentations coming up. So I've met up with my friend on Tuesday about the presentation, and we've like sorted out like what we want to do. And then I have another presentation that's due on the 10th of May, and I met up with the girl today. We went to the arena, which was lovely. It was like outside with our computers, and we figured out what we want to do. I have to do work for tomorrow though, tomorrow's class. Like we're doing like a moot situation thing, so I need to do something about that. In Naples, I didn't really record that much. I recorded segments. So I was going to do like me talking and showing like an overlay of what I did, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'll just, put in the clips before this. I'm going to sit on this chair, do a little bit of work. Also, my hay fever is getting really bad, so I have tissues fucking everywhere. It is 5:30. I'm not going to do any more of the presentation. I'm doing it on white collar crime in Ireland. It's actually a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I said the idea randomly to the teacher. I was like, let's do this. It's Irish. She won't have a clue, so grading it will be slightly easier for us. I am hoping. But it's actually very interesting. Who knew that college work could be interesting? Who knew? But yeah, I'm finished with that. And the thing for tomorrow, oh god, I just read over it. I didn't even read over it. I skimmed it. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Turned off my computer. So right now, I just want to sleep. Honestly, I'm really tired. But I have my Kindle here, and I am going to, currently waking up. This is the book, A Duel with the Vampire Lord. I'm on page 152. I'm 28% of the way through it. I might read maybe like 10 pages and then 10 pages if we're lucky. I might start Never Lie. Can you see it? It's that one there. By Frida McFadden. That's the name of the author of The Housemaid. Also, I tasted the cookies, and I just can't make cookies. I just can't make them well. But yeah, let's read. Let's go. This is the top I got from Naples. I keep on getting fucking merchandise from these people. I now have 2 tops that is just like similar to this. It's literally football, because over in Naples, they're obsessed with football. Like myself, I felt right at home. Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I finished it yesterday. I stayed up till 1:30 in the morning to finish that book. From yesterday, I read like 9 pages, and then I put it down, had my cup of tea, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to read Never Lie, because I don't want to be on my phone anymore, because my eyes are sore from looking at my phone. I read Never Lie, and then I don't stop reading Never Lie. Okay, in fairness, the book is only like 280 pages, so it isn't like a hefty book, but I couldn't stop reading. It's because her writing is so easy to read, it's so simple, and you just keep on wanting to know what happened, like what is the outcome, like who did what, where, and how. And the plot twist in Never Lie is absolutely fantastic. I was literally gobsmacked. My jaw was on the floor, 6 feet under the ground. So many theories of like what the thing was, but I didn't get any of them. Absolutely none of them. Did I even tell you the synopsis? Probably not. But it's about this wife and this husband, and they go to this house that they're thinking of buying, and it's in the middle of nowhere. Of course it is. It's in the back ass of nowhere, and it's during a snowstorm, and their car gets stuck and they have to stay in the house. But the person who used to live there it's like a psychologist. Like the person dealt with like people who are mentally ill, and yeah. Boy, it's actually such an interesting book. It's so easy to read. Highly recommend. I had class this morning, and my class on Friday is a solid 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's currently like 5 o'clock, and I had a shower, and tomorrow I think I'm going to go to Ravenna, because my housemate went there and she said it was nice, so I might go there. I think I'm going to read The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Peace. Tell me how I'm on page 113 of The Inmate. I was just sitting downstairs. It's currently like 6:20. I've just been reading. It's her writing. It's just so simple. It doesn't feel like I'm reading. I just feel like my eyes are moving, but I'm not reading. I'm on page 113. Like what? Like what? The Inmate. Anyways, like the main character, what's that noise? Anyways, the main character goes into like a prison as a nurse practitioner, and in that prison is a person who she put to prison. I don't know if this is in this description, so I'm not going to say anything, because I didn't actually read the description of this book, so I don't know what's going on. But she was in a little bit of a scuffle like 10 or 11 years ago, so it's going back from past to present in the book, which I really like. But yeah, it's going well. I'm enjoying it. so I'm currently here, and of course it's raining. Of course. I'm currently going to the bookshop. Okay, so I'm currently going to another church. I was just in this one. Beautiful. But it's so touristy here. Oh my god. I feel right at home though, because there's so many old people. I feel safe. But it's actually really nice here. I don't think I'll get to the beach. And it's still kind of overcast and drizzling, which is not ideal because I don't have a umbrella. But yeah, I really need to pee. Badly. I'm currently in a shop, but my battery is dying so quickly, so I can't use my phone as much, and I might leave like a little bit earlier because my phone is dying. But right now I think I'm gonna go for pizza. Yeah, it's like 1:30 right now. I think I went through every single basilica or church. Great. I'm back home. It's like 9 o'clock right now. I've been home for about an hour and a half. I had some dinner, I watched some YouTube videos, some booktube videos, and now I'm here updating you. I finished The Inmate by Frida McFadden on the train back. For me, I just can't not like her books because they're just so fast paced for some reason for me. They mightn't be like technically fast paced, like their stuff isn't happening all the time. It's just her writing is so simple. I just keep on saying that because it's just so true. Her writing's so easy to read and you just fly through the book. So I finished it. This was a longer book than her other ones. This was 380 pages. I somehow predicted a plot twist. I predicted this one thing. I didn't think it would actually come into fruition, but it did in the epilogue. And for me, if I anticipate a plot twist, that's not good because I cannot anticipate any plot twist. So if I can anticipate something, something's wrong. Something's wrong in the universe. I can't separate just liking her writing and liking like the book, and it's just like such a visual image for me. Like these books are like movies in my head. I don't think I like the plot twist. There was more plot twist in the book of revealing like who the killer was. But I don't think I like them as much. I think I'm so used to Frida McFadden. I've read 4 of her books right now, and I just can predict stuff from her now. Like I know what she's doing or like who the person is. So I gave this book 3.5 stars out of 5. I still really liked it. It's just, it doesn't feel like a 4-star book, but it definitely doesn't feel like exactly a 3. It's definitely in between the 3 and 4. But yeah, I didn't mind it. And the weird one that I'm liking now is the vampire one. The vampire like a duel with the vampire lord. I don't know what kind of Maze Runner fucking shit they put into that book, but it kind of reminded me of Maze Runner. Look, it's in a series, but all the series have different characters and it's basically like a different story, but it's just in the same universe. But this one, the main character is needed because she can unlock a door, and they're going towards this door in this big castle, in the vampire lord's castle. And there's this different levels of vampires because there's a curse on them. So there's like a vampire, and there's like 3 other ones that are like bad. There's like the fear, scathed, I don't know, but these guys like kill everything, and they're trying to get to the store, and they're like running and killing and being, they're not being killed, they're still alive, but these things is literally like a scene out of the Maze Runner. I'm like, what is happening? I did not sign up for this. I was not liking this book at all. I'm still not like 100% into this book, but it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I'm on page 219. I'm 41% through. So I did read a bit of it. It's weird that I'm liking this book. I might go back to not liking it because I just really don't care about the characters at all, which is not great. The trip to date was very nice. I saw like at least 7 basilicas. That's a lie. I saw like 4 basilicas, a couple of museums, some other churches. It just felt really nice to do it like by myself. You know, to have food by myself, have my ice cream by myself. Tomorrow's gonna be more oh my god, I have that thing tomorrow. I forgot. Fuck. I'm going over to my friend's house because it's like they're doing like a board game night. So, but the Man City's playing tomorrow, so I need to watch that. But I think that's during the day. Anyways, I need to do a little bit of work too. Anyways, okay, see you tomorrow.